Hi, I'm Jennifer Tilson.
And I'm Derek Barber, and welcome to another edition of SSCTV News.
On November 20th, Marvin Kelb, former Meet the Press moderator, came to Salem State for the 11th annual Salem State College Speaker Series. Here are a few excerpts filmed by James McGuire and Tim Hancock.
The television has an extremely central role, but to say it has too central a role is to look up at a full moon sometimes and say that you don't like its shape. The press is there. Television is part of the press. It is deserving of every protection afforded the written press in the First Amendment and all of the Supreme Court rulings since the 1919 decision right up to the present day. In my view, anyway, there is no such thing as one branch of the press being too important or having too prominent a role. The position of the press is inescapably at the heart of the political process, and the freer it remains, the freer will be the political process itself. Gorbachev is an illusion of power. He does not have any power. He represents, at this stage, a nostalgic vision of what the last 5 years have been all about. But at this particular time, history has passed him. And he represents whatever lingering hope still exists for the continuation of some kind of centralized authority in the country. But the history, the country, everything has passed him by. Gorbachev is a magnificent part of history, but he is now a part of history.
A special congratulations to the theater students who were nominated for the Irene Ryans Award. The nominees are Rosemary Riding for Barefoot in the Park, Chris Burke for Tartuffe, Valerie Stanford for Tooth of Crime, and Tom Silcott also for Tooth of Crime. The competition will be in Connecticut next spring. Also, good luck to the cast and crew of Tartuffe and Tooth of Crime, who are waiting to find out if their shows are going to festival next spring also. Once again, good luck and congratulations and break a leg. And now to PNN.
Jackie Wilson said it was written cheap. Kind of love you got, knock me off my feet. Let it all hang out. Oh, let it all hang out. Yeah, you know, I'm so wild up. Don't need no coffee in my cup. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. What's it?
Hi, I'm Sally Struthers, here to talk to you about how your spare change can help those in real need. Now, today I'm not talking about some poor, desolate third world country somewhere. No. Today I'm talking about the poor in our own backyard. Those students attending public higher education in Massachusetts.
If you send your tax-deductible donations to SPEEM, supporting public higher education in Massachusetts, you'll help a student go through college. Why, just $10 a day. That's about the price of a good cup of coffee. Can help you a college student for more than a week.
Once you become a member of SPEEM, you get to choose the age, major, and GPA of your student. You'll also watch your child grow through personal letters from your SPEEM child.
Dear SPEEM Mom and Dad, thank you for your last donation. The keg party was a great success. Hugs and kisses from your SPEEM child, Waldo.
So if you feel as strongly about this as I do, send your tax-deductible donations to SPEEM and help make a college student's life a little easier.
Sally, you know, you're the one that gives money to college.
Murray!
Well, you know, my books with so much.
Get him away from me!
Don't worry,
He's
Sally,
touching
come
me,
on.
Murray.
Don't
Told me
cut.
he wouldn't touch you, son.
Thanks.
SPEEM, helping the future of America get a life.
You know, she isn't that bad. She's a nice girl. $1? Hey, what's up with that? You stupid cheat!
Send all donations to SPEEM, care of Sally Struthers, Bank of Zurich, Zurich, Switzerland.
And now to arts and entertainment.
Hi, I'm Kristen Smith reporting for SSCTV News Arts and Entertainment segment, and behind me is the set of Ghosts, which has just recently concluded its second set of performances. According to Professor Tom Luddy, of who we'll be speaking with in a few minutes, the performances were a great success.
This is a masterpiece of late 19th century realism, the early period in modern drama. It is about moral cowardice, about a woman who is unwilling to act on her ideas until it's too late. The story is a sad story about a woman who tries to construct a truth that does not exist. Her husband was an evil man, and she tries to protect her son from that evil by lying about who her husband was, by sending her son away to school at an early age, and generally protecting him from the consequence of her husband's sinfulness. And the son comes home late in his life to discover the truth about his father, and the truth is that the son is dying from a disease passed on by his father, which his father got because of who he was. So this is, I think, a play that is relevant to today with our concern about the cultural consequences of the AIDS epidemic, about our unwillingness to face up to the realities of life today in many ways. And it is an attempt to understand the continuity of meaning that persists from Ibsen right down to our own day.
And if you're wondering how to get into the holiday spirit within the next couple of weeks before finals, I have a few suggestions for you. There is both the winter band and also chorus concerts taking place, and they are both presented by the Salem State College Music Department. The first one is the winter band concert, which is referred to as Mozart and Mistletoe. This will be taking place on Wednesday, the last day of classes, December 11th at 7:30 in the main stage auditorium. Secondly, the choral concert, which is referred to as Take Joy Amadeus, will be taking place on Sunday, December 15th at 3 o'clock, also in the main stage auditorium. Ticket prices are $4 for general admission, $2 for senior citizens, and with a valid Salem State College ID, students get in free. We will be talking to Dr. Carmody of the band and also Professor Antone Aquino of the chorus in the next couple minutes, and we hope to see you there at both these concerts. And happy holidays.
Well, Mozart enters into this whole situation because, of course, this is the anniversary, the 200th anniversary of his death. In fact, it would be a good idea if the Salem State College students also performed it. So we let that sort of be the centerpiece, and then everything else turns out to be very popular-oriented music. Well, it would be nice to have the students at SSC at this performance because, in the first place, you can get to see how your fellow students are spending some of their time. It's not quite like sitting over a cup of coffee in the Commons or something like that. They're up here really working very, very hard, very diligently on this music. And I think they do a wonderful job. The Mozart is going to be quite spectacular, as is everything else that we attempt. If you're not in the Christmas spirit by December the 15th, and you want to be, the place to be at 3 o'clock on the 15th of December is the College Theater, where everything will be happy and go lucky and so forth. And we hope to see you there.
It's going to be great. Not only are we playing 3 pieces by Mozart, who is fabulous by anybody's standards, but we're also doing the #1 piece that for band literature. We're doing Elsa's Processions to the Cathedral by Wagner. And we're going to have a great sing-along at the end of it, too. We're going to have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Jingle Bells and all kinds of fun stuff. It'll be a real party atmosphere. That will get you in the mood for the Christmas season.
And now here are some excerpts from the gospel concert. And now to sports with Derek Barber.
Thanks, Jen. Well, we're going to start out sports this week. Answer the trivia question you've been killing yourself over the past few weeks. And that is, name the former Red Sox pitcher nicknamed the Spaceman. And the answer is Bill Lee. Remember him? He was a crazy pitcher for the Red Sox. We'll get to the next trivia question at the end of the sports. Now we move on to men's basketball. The season is in full swing as the men's basketball team just finished an Adelphi tournament. It's a Division II school somewhere in New York. They did win that tournament, and we're going to see some highlights from that tournament in the Mercy College game.
Jim Edgehill, the Adelphi College Tournament MVP.
In last night's game against Plymouth State, Mike Bates scored 24 points to lead the Salem State Vikings against Plymouth State, and they play Colby College on Saturday. Women's team lost their opening game against Plymouth State. Sherry Brisson and Suzanne Sykes led the way with 19 and 24 points respectively. And now to the next trivia question. Can you name the last Bruin to score 100 points in a season? I'll give you a little hint. He is playing on the Bruins right now, and they just picked him up, so good luck on that one. To finish sports this week, let's take a look at a special from Bill Bullock's training room down at the O'Keefe Center.
Don't forget your tournament action this Christmas vacation. Men's and women's basketball each have their own tournament this year at the O'Keefe Center. First game's at 1 o'clock, second game's at 3 o'clock, third game's at 5 o'clock, and the last game is at 7 o'clock. Salem State will play Western Connecticut in the women's game at 5 o'clock, and the men will play at 7 o'clock against Suffolk University. Also, Salem State will have an ice hockey classic tournament on January 4th. UMass Dartmouth versus Elmira at 4 o'clock. Salem State versus Fitchburg State at 7 o'clock. Championship and consolation game will be the next day, January 5th. Don't miss it. This is Derek Barber at the Salem State O'Keefe Center. I'm in the training room right here. This is Bill Bullock's training room. He has approximately 25 to 30 trainers, and they take care of all the athletes here at Salem State College. Most of the time they're overlooked because, you know, you're watching the players. If someone gets hurt out there, that has to take care of them. They take care of many different athletic injuries, and the one we're going to close in on today is going to be taping of an ankle. That's here in the training room with Kathy Reed and Otha Nelson. Otha hurt his ankle last night in the Plymouth State basketball game. Kathy, what happened to Otha last night?
Well, he came down and he turned his ankle inward, which is an inversion ankle sprain. He just had some pain and a little bit of swelling. So right now we're just doing an ice bucket with him, which is going to help to reduce some of the pain and some of the swelling. Then we'll just tape him up since it's a slight sprain.
Now, will he get taped for the game tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
What will that be for? Support, or so it won't injure the ankle more?
It can be for both, primarily so that he won't injure it any further.
How does it feel right now, Otha?
Very cold.
It's very cold. You're looking forward to the game tomorrow?
Most definitely.
Well, good luck. Different steps in the taping process.
All right. The first thing I did was I sprayed the tape adherent so that the pre-wrap won't slip off. The pre-wrap is so that you don't rip his hair off, for one. And it's a good layering. These are just so that he doesn't get blisters from the tape. And I just cover the whole ankle.
How long does the taping usually take? Approximately, like 30 seconds, 45 seconds?
Well, it depends how fast you're taping. I mean, if you're new, it can be 2 minutes, it could be 2.5. Usually like somewhere around between 30 seconds. Well, probably like more like a minute.
Now, what is this support for? Do you actually have the medical terms, or?
Yeah, it's for medial and lateral stability, so that it'll prevent his ankle from going in and out.
Right.
Just conform tape. That's what it's called.
Conform tape, just in case you all didn't hear that.
Stretchy tape. And this right here prevents, what it does is it brings the ankle into a neutral position, which is its strongest position, and it allows for other areas of protection.
Now this is the last layer right here?
Yep. This is just kind of what we call closing it up, and this just adds a little bit more support over the stretch tape. And that's it.
Thank you very much, Kath. This has been Derek Barber Salem State College Television News' sports broadcaster, and this has been a special from Bill Bullock's training room in the Salem State College O'Keefe Center. And now back to you, Jen.
Thank you, Derek. This has been Jennifer Tilson
And Derek Barber.
Happy holidays from SSCTV News. And now to Tim Hancock for a few words.
Anna Giannetti, founder and executive producer of SSCTV, will be leaving us at the end of this semester. Without her, SSCTV would not be in existence. She took 20 novices and brought them to the level you now see. And I, for one, am quite thankful. Anna, for your generosity, patience, and kindness, SSCTV thanks you. For SSCTV, this is Tim Hancock, wishing everyone good luck on their finals and happy holidays.
Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
With little tin horns and little toy drums, hooty toot toots and rowdy tum tums, Santa Claus is coming to town.
And curly-head dolls, the toddle and cool, elephants, boats, and kitty cars too. Santa Claus is coming to town.